Giles Thomas for musculardevelopment.com here in downtown Columbus, a powerhouse gym with the owner, Matt. Matt, thank you for having us, mate.
Hey, it's great to be here. Thanks for coming.
I've got a confession now. This is my 7th Arnold, and I've never been to this gym.
Well, then we're just going to stop the interview here.
No, this is, you're actually, Hector was telling me you're actually the host gym for the Arnold Classic.
Absolutely, yeah. The gym actually got opened up in the early 80s with a gentleman named Bob Lorimer, who's actually the president of the Arnold Classic.
Bob was involved?
Yeah. Bob was definitely involved. And actually, I picked this gym off of him probably about 5 years ago. Okay. So yeah. Now it's been a statue for everybody, and as you can see right now, all the pros are in here. It's been just a statue for the Arnold Classic since day one.
Okay. So when did it start getting busy this week? With everyone kind of coming, because I've heard that this place is the place to be, and it's been packed.
Yeah, Monday.
Oh, Monday,
yeah.
Okay.
Monday is usually when the pros come in here. It's really great because, it's like if you're a spectator, you get to come in here and hang out with all the pros before it gets busy. And then Thursday, though, you can't walk. Tomorrow, you won't be able to walk in here.
So who's been in today, then?
Let's see here. I can't even imagine, dude. I don't even know where to start.
Name some pros. Come on, reel some names.
You got me. Hang on. Who's all been in here?
Think of some pros. Come on.
Josh. What's Josh?
Josh Lenatowicz.
Yep, Josh has been here. Who else has been here?
Kai Green?
No Kai. No. It's all the. Hang on.
It's all the men's physique and the guys you don't really know. You're good because you're an open pro fan.
I should be saying I literally just got. So we got Sergio that was here. George Brown was here. I think Guy was in here last night. Who else? What's that? Oh, who was in here last night? What's that?
Patrick Moore.
Patrick.
How's he looking?
Sorry, Patrick. Patrick was looking amazing. So, yeah, Patrick was looking amazing.
Excellent. So I know this is all positive, but we've had some pretty... I arrived into Chicago last night. My phone went crazy as soon as I turned it on, the news. How do you feel and how has this impacted you?
Well, to be honest, it's a packed Columbus, Ohio majorly. We actually, like business owners such as myself, we look forward to this every year. Not having, it's great that they're having the athletes here, but not having the spectators here is just really going to hurt our business. I mean, hurt the whole town. Yeah.
I remember Arnold saying how much revenue it brings, but because most of the people come for the expo, don't they? Yeah. They specifically come for the expo, and obviously the revenue with taxis, restaurants, bars. That's obviously really going to impact Columbus.
For some of us, it's 60% of our revenue, which is crazy, man. And
60%, how do you mean? With what?
60% of our revenue for the whole year.
For the whole year?
Yes. You don't realize, some people, this is what they live, literally they live on, because over 500,000 people come, 250,000 spectators, it's a very large deal. It hurt. There's some businesses that will probably go under because of this, which is crazy, but it's the truth. Yeah, man.
How do you think they can recover?
It's okay. So perfect like this. Let's just say you're a small time business, right? Supplement company, right? You just did a shipment over to the Arnold, right? You already hired. Say you have a couple athletes. You already paid them. So now you're in the hole $20,000-$30,000.
Yeah.
How are you gonna recover from that?
I was talking to Flex yesterday, and he was saying he says, well, he gave me a figure that he'd lost by not being able to come and be on the booth. He says, but that's not a huge amount for me. He said, but for some companies, 10, 20K, he said, that's everything. That's their money to start up. A lot of companies launch at the expo,
Yeah. A lot of companies launch at the expo. A lot of companies bring all their stuff to the expo, expecting to sell it. So think of it. They had all that stuff shipped here, all the stuff bought, probably had dates on it and everything. And then now it's just sitting over at the expo waste.
How's it going to affect? I don't know. I just don't know how it's going to... Thing is, though, it's not been cancelled. It's been postponed.
Right. It's been postponed. Yeah, but you got to think about that. Okay, nothing against the expo, but the expo is busy every weekend. So when are they going to postpone it to? And not only that, but you got to think how many people traveled internationally. I've had men and women come in here with their first experience. They bring their child, and they're like, "There's no Arnold now." So they're here lost. You know what I'm saying? They've said we've saved up money for the last 6 years to come here to experience the Arnold, and there's no Arnold. So it's just a really impact.
There is an Arnold. So we've still got the pro event. Selfishly, from my point of view, I'm not covering the amateur. The expo, there's a bit of content we will lose there. But really, I'm still going to be able to do my job. You're talking more from the general fans, those 200,000 people that do come to Columbus.
Well, right, and not only that, but think about it. It's you come to Columbus, you want to experience the whole thing. Yeah. You want to walk through the crowds of thousands and thousands of people. You want to have that experience alone. And so now it's like, yeah, it's almost kind of like, yeah, we're having the Arnold, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's like, we got it back here. Here it is, but you can't see it. But it's going to be, it's different. Because think about it, we had this in Columbus for 30 years. Like,
89, was it 89, the first Arnold, and 88 it was the Worlds, wasn't it? But that was in Columbus as well.
Yeah, so you got to realize, like, Columbus has been used to this for a long time. So it's affected us. It has affected us. I mean, I've already talked to a couple business owners around here. I mean, it's affecting us majorly.
That's terrible to hear, but okay, let's go on a more positive note. I can see you're a bodybuilding fan. You were mentioning the names there. Who have you got for the Open? Who's your top 5?
Oh man, see that's the one thing that you get me on. I don't like. I'll be honest. Like, okay, and this is where we need. Like, I barely know. I know a lot of the guys, but I know all the old guys.
Who's going to win then?
What's that?
Who's going to win? What's the rumblings? What's the feedback from other people?
Man, I want the Blade to win, man. It's the Blade.
You want the Blade, Dexter Jackson, to win? Okay.
God, yes, I want Dexter to win, man. I mean, he's just an overall, like, Dexter's the man. Like, he's just the man.
So he's been coming. I mean, his actually. Bit of Arnold history. His first Arnold Classic was here in 1990. His first body pro contest was 1999 Arnold Classic, and obviously you've been here since the 80s. So I suppose, is that why you got a connection to Dexter, or is that your personal favorite?
No, Dexter's one of my personal favorites. When I took over this place about 4 years ago, I've known Dexter for years because he's been bodybuilding for years. So it's like, to have him come in, and he was one of the first guys that came in here, and like, he didn't treat me like he was just like a normal guy. And then before I know, we start cracking jokes and start talking about stuff. And then he starts introducing me to people. He's like, hey man, you guys got to meet the new owner of PowerHouse. So it's kind of like me and Dexter, kind of a good relationship. I mean, like, I picked up him and Phil Heath. We did an interview here a couple years ago. Picked him up for the expo, and just hit it off. So like, whenever he comes in, he knows my first name. He's a good guy. So yeah.
So 21 years after his pro debut, you'd like to see Dexter the Blade Jackson go out with a win at the Columbus Arnold Classic in 2020?
Absolutely. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, finished on. He's retiring this year, right? So, yeah, last year, man. So
Matt's rooting for the Blade. Okay then, with Matt, owner of PowerHouse Gym, I'm Giles Thomas from musculardevelopment.com.